Yeah.
Please
No,
join
most
us in
welcome. I think she's a friend, first of all, and of course, been working with her for a long time. So I have seen her story, amazing story. She is actually the pioneer of private equity space in India, and I could go on and on, but I think at the moment let her. I think I thought that she has led the way for private equity in India. As a woman entrepreneur, as a woman, she's now managing billions of dollars. Okay, the next step I felt was for private equity to think global. How do we become global? And therefore, I told her that give your views, give your ideas, and let us interact a little bit so we can give direction to the whole private equity industry to go global. And that's welcome, Renuka. Thank you so much. Once again, like many other friends here, on the spur of a moment, I said, come. She said, I'm there. Okay. And she's so busy. Usually, I would not have courage to ask her to come. But I think, thank you, Renuka, for coming. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you, Nishith Bhai. Um, Nishith Bhai is somebody who I really admire when it comes to building relationships and being solution oriented in his business. He's a great friend. I owe a large part of multiple success also to the confidence Nishith Bhai gave me when I stepped away from a large institution called ICICI. So I'm forever grateful to you, Nishith Bhai.
Thank you.
I've grown personally and professionally under you. So
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you. Real privilege and honor to be here. And I don't want to go on and on with my speech because I really feel all of you might benefit a little bit more if I provided more time for Q&A. It was when I was listening to Mr. Kabir Bedi and Shekhar Kapoor and others, and I said, my God, from this wonderful, imaginative world, why has Nishith Bhai tricked me, to talk about mundane, deal making and money and so on and so forth. So I was a bit relieved that there was gradual landing when we had the Revigo entrepreneur here. But what was interesting about whether it was Mr. Bedi and Shekhar Kapoor's session or Revigo is people. Finally, I think we have to recognize whether we are a lawyer or an investor or an actor or a filmmaker, we are human beings and we connect emotionally. It is the strong purpose for doing something that drives us rather than money. So lot of people ask me, hey, why do you still continue to, kill yourself, work so hard? What more do you have to prove, right? So it's not the next deal that is motivating me or the next paycheck that's motivating me, but the sheer fact that one can play one small role in this very important world of channelizing risk capital to powerful ideas, thereby driving the economic cycle, the economic engine of creating employment, creating wealth, and building a prosperous society is very, very motivating, irrespective of my age or the number of years that I've spent in this industry. So more than globalizing private equity, what I wanted to share with all of you is that each one of you as professionals in this industry have realized in the last 10 years how much this private capital has driven the growth of India. Today, we are talking about an economy which is kissing $3 trillion GDP. Our Prime Minister has laid a vision to become $5 trillion by 2027. I think it's very aspirational. Is it doable by 2030? Very likely, yes. And in that scenario of the next 7 to 10 years, we have a very important job on hand. The job on hand is to push the needle of this $40 billion, circa 40 billion, 2021 was an exception with 60 billion, of alternate capital that we channelized into this country to about 100 to 125 billion per annum. That's the job on hand. And all of us know that we live in an ecosystem.